Morning. How you doing? Well, here's our starting point. This abandoned church is about 4 or 5 miles from Broadford. Today we're at the Strathnaird Peninsula and we're heading to an abandoned little village called Boreraig. Alright, we're in here. Boreraig, 4.6k. Oh, some abandoned house with a fixer-upper. Do for somebody. Got some friends along for the ride. Oh, sheep. Well, it's a nice track so far. It's not exactly Red Bull Rampage, is it? First gate. Over we go. So we've got a new front spring in the fork. So when they sent it to me, it was set up as a 65-pound spring, which is a wee bit on the firm side. So we've put a 60 in there. That feels an awful lot better. The trouble is, of course, that with springs, with coil rather than air, you end up with 50 quid for a spring, and then you got a spare spring you've got to do something with. So I'm thinking at the moment we'll probably have quite a lot to eat over Christmas, so the 65 might come in useful after that. Some tracks here, so someone's obviously been up either late yesterday or earlier on this morning. It's a fair old climb up from the start. But nothing that's can't handle. Keeping up a decent pace. Alright. Style. Well, as per usual. Actually, should be able to bunny hop that really, shouldn't you? If you had any talent. That's all right, getting a bit squishier. Has been raining a lot, but the last couple of days has been good, so it's not too bad today. Alright, this is more like it. Beautiful. Waterproof socks, seal skins. Do recommend them. Calf length ones. This is excellent. Yes, a bit gooey, but I imagine it'll be getting worse as winter progresses. It's now November. Always useful to know how deep things are before you go into them. They're pretty loose now, but getting the brakes warmed up a bit. We've got a wee bell on the bike. It's the best thing for keeping up your speed when there's walkers about. It just gets them out of the way straight away. You don't have to shout at them or... Whoop. Nice. Shout at them or spook them or anything. You just ping the bell and they get out of the way, and they're very nice about it. A nice little ping. Quite a stealthy, subtle bell from Nog. K-N-O-G. Oh wow, look at this. Awesome. This is very cool. So we've got a Garmin GPS 66i in the bag, which is an Iridium satellite communicator SOS thing. Whoop. Just in case. Now, should be going down to this abandoned village, Boreraig, I think it's called. Abandoned, pretty cleared by English landowners would be my guess. So, whoop, pointy rocks just sticking out, a little bit annoying. Need to be fairly precise. Nice. I'll just take a look here. So this looks like old houses down here, look. Let's go have a look-see. Right. I hate these little things, unless you can get enough speed up to jump over them. Look at this then. Well, well. A little house, not very big, gotta say, not very big. I think it's pretty stunning, isn't it? Right, so not exactly like built for people like me, is it? A little bit on the low side. Oh, what's that stuff? Ah, straight through. Oh, bloody hell. That was nearly a big error. Nearly over the bars. So these mudguards are pretty good at keeping stuff off me, but the problem is down there in this little area. So you need like a shorty mudguard. And Simon over at Psycho MTB does those, so I might have to get one of those. It just gets full of crud. And the bike at the moment is weighing just over 20 kilos, according to the scale at my friends at Ace Bicycles in Guildford. So the way it's set up, I think that's not too bad, being an aluminium one and not a carbon one. Certainly is pretty awesome at doing this kind of stuff, bringing you places like this. Very, very happy with it indeed. There's quite a few wee houses dotted about here actually. This one down by the shore, and another one up that way. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 up there. Anyway, what have we got so far? So it didn't take long to get here. About 35 minutes, and it was only about 4 miles, so 8 mile round trip, easily doable, very pleasant actually, and historically interesting. And look at the way this place is built, look, beautiful. This, I don't know if you can see it, but the sides kind of slope in like this. All the angles are right, look at that, it's just been cut. That way. Lintel on the top, there's the lintel that's fallen down there. Beautifully made. Pretty awesome. Going to be a good downhill in a minute, I think. Oh, amazing bike. Absolutely love it. Let's pop it over here. Alrighty. So yeah, about 8 mile round trip for this one. Some pretty gnarly loose rock back there, which on the downhill weren't too bad, but on the uphill were pretty tricky. So yeah, distinct lack of talent on show, which is why you're not seeing it. I'm about to go down the other side back to where we started. Now, cold breaks. If we look over there, that big peak there is called Blaven, B-L-A-B-H-E-I-N-N, Blaven, and me and Mrs. T went up there yesterday. So I went up, zigzag up through a saddle. There's a beautiful little lock-in up there. This would be a great campsite actually, and then up that ridge on the right and up onto the top. It's about a 5.5 hour walk, including 2 lunches. The views at the top were amazing, absolutely amazing. I might cut in a picture of that in a minute. Yeah, Skye, what a place, eh? And it's just starting to rain. Onwards we go. So we can get back to the car before it's too wet. But it should be a pretty cracking downhill all the way down here now. Get the brakes warmed up so they stop squeaking. Yes. Alrighty, down we go. Yeah, so this is the marble quarry from the other side. Whoa. Good job. Oh, we're maybe down there, I think. Oh, right. We'll go down there instead. Hey, how you doing? How far are you going?
I'm just doing the circle.
Yeah.
I got this from the guidebook.
Yeah.
That's my first
try.
Challenges. I just decide in this year and maybe next I do all the trials from the guidebook.
Right.
So that's
very cool. It's a nice ride. All right, so pretty cool. That dude was having a nice ride out. He's just going to be a bit unlucky with the weather, unfortunately. But he looked pretty hard, so I'm sure he'll be all right. So we're what, just 7.5 miles. Easy little round trip there and back. Bloody awesome, actually. Really enjoyed that. Really enjoyed it. A little whiz back to the car, which is parked by the abandoned church down there. But so yeah, I gotta say, that didn't suck, did it?